Hello, everyone. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show. It simply means TBR Solutions Platform. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. We are together, okay? And guess what? I don't have the Man City man. That's Pete. He's not here today. A man has to do what a man has to do. He has issues that he needs to attend, which is fair enough that he has to do. And then I know that Tabiki was going to join me, but there are some other complication at work. But nevertheless, I want to say thank you so much. The last show was really well viewed, and then we got some good comments. Sometimes I laugh because sometimes people think that you are emotionally involved when you discuss this thing. Uh, you know, no, not at all. Not at all. Remember, one person always says people should declare which teams are they supporting so that you can be able to gauge whether are we biased or not. So yeah, it was very exciting. It was very exciting because I had so many news. People were commenting. Others believe that I'm for Junior, or I'm looking at Junior's question. No, we are watching what is happening and see whether we can be able to talk about that and try to understand um, where the other person comes from. If you ask me, my genuine objective or my genuine issue or perspective, perspective, I don't have a problem with Junior. I believe that Junior has a right to express his views. You may like it or you may not like it, but that is his right. If you don't like what he says, express your view. No one bars you to do that, okay? And then yeah, so I receive I think few comments which I'm gonna read for you, all right? And then somebody says Mazinho he wishes to play for Kaizer Chiefs. So Mazinho I think is junior. Well, I don't have a problem, but I don't like when people make joke looking at the physique of a person. All right, if somebody's got a big car, a big head, which kind of cool, whatever, mutopo and all that. For me, it doesn't occur well because that person didn't make himself. But in any way, he's all right. So, as I said, so the other one is said, Junior is full of hatred. This is Mantenkosi Tubazan. Says Junior has is full of hatred, and also we as Kaizer Chiefs we hate too. That means they hate him too. That's what he says. What must be clear to them that no matter what they say, Chiefs will always be there. So those are some of the comments. That is Mandle Ngosi Tubazan. Then the other comment is this one from it's my Chisi deck. That's what is his name. My Chisi deck at my Chisi deck. You hate Junior for nothing instead of discussing about what good analyst, what must we do as analysts to do better than pointing someone's views. Because Junior, you're talking about, he said before, the game Chiefs will win. They will win yesterday. Don't understand here. So what do you want from the guy? Or you want him to say what you like? Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying again, Junior has a right to say whatever he says. Just like me, I'm expressing my views, just like you express your view. All right. And then Oviva Buteles, he said, obviously he hates Chiefs. So he says, no, he hates Chiefs. And then Real Hustler, 15, he says, using Junior Kanye to get views is mad business. But I don't blame you, Chief. The economy of Ramaphosa can make one to do unimaginable things to put bread on the table. That headline of yours is malicious. I don't know what is that. Because that's not my, you know what, I'm not benefiting money from YouTube, to be honest. I've got my own business that I'm running. Uh, this is a subject that we discuss. I love football, just like you do. So it's not malicious at all. We discuss anything. I'm going to share the topic of today. Then Sipho Musa Makubela. He says, I'm a Kosi fan. And I also love Junior. Most of the time, he talk what people they don't like. But most of time, he's right. But for now, I think he was expecting Zesco to win over Chiefs, but he experienced disappointment when he said Zesco were looking like they don't practice. You can't see that is nonsense. No, insult is not a good thing. Put your argument, let's put insults outside. Please, Junior, forgive me. All right, that's Junior's opinion. So I don't have any issue with Junior. Junior can say whatever he says, so you can also have your own opinion. Now, let me tell you today what I want us to discuss. I'm sure you'll also love this subject. You are seeing what I see. I'm sure you are aware that Chiefs is doing exceptionally well, is doing well. And then because they are doing exceptionally well, now the question is very simple. Is Kaizer Chiefs on the way to their old glories? Are they rising again? That's the question today. Simultaneous, will Pirates win the league this season? Because if you look at the league, they are neck on neck. Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns. And Kaizer Chiefs is not far. Now, Pirates are on form. The question is, will Pirates win the league finally? But I'm sure Mamelodi Sundowns won't let that go easily. Mamelodi Sundowns will definitely want to say something as far as that is concerned. That's the question that I want us to discuss today. But prior to that, I just want to share the news. You know, but iPirates yaloya ngezwa uJubani nomfana lo uphethe ithwala athi hayi iPirates yaloya. Athi Pirates Cosmos is my team for that matter. But hey, Pirates yaloya. So apparently it is alleged that there was a snake, as you can see here at the Orlando Stadium. Now, remember now, it is Orlando Amstel now Arena. So yeah, I don't know. People have views. I don't think. I think it's a psychological game, whether by lawyer or not. I think it's a psychological game. Pirates is playing well these days, and you can see that. And then now, having said that, you know that Pirates they won at Orlando Amstel Arena, which is good for Orlando Pirates. They won 2-0. And then, yeah, and then that's excellent for them. That is why we are asking whether are they going to win the league or not. And being there, take note that Relebogile Mofokeng was man of the match. At his age, very exciting. You know, when I look at Relebogile Mokoena, because I wanted to touch on this one, the new star is born in Lamine Yamal. That boy is going places. He's going places. I think he has learned from Lionel Messi in terms of generosity, in terms of not focusing on the goals, combining the goals and assist. Because when it comes to assist, the boy is excellent, is exceptionally well. And then we saw when he was supposed to take the penalty, he decided to give Rafinha because Rafinha had not scored. That's the Messi thing that is rub on his shoulder. So this boy is also has a lot of promise, and then we are looking forward to see what's going to happen. I saw somebody somewhere showing Jomo Sono playing in America for 3 seconds, so seconds, all right. Then he said, "Is this what people are saying about Jomo? Is the guy overrated?" Unfortunately, maybe we're too young. Never saw Jomo. The man was brilliant. I still say it even today. There's no player at his caliber today. All right. You never saw him. So unfortunately, it's easy for you to say he was overrated. He was not overrated. The man was a star. And not only that, even if you listen to Dr. Koza, when they ask him who are his best players, Jomo's name is always there. And I remember at some point he mentioned Jomo as the first name to quote. Yeah. So as I was saying, I was impressed by Lamine Yamal, and then to saying he's a future. He's a future. At the age of 18, the numbers that he has amassed, the man of the matches that he has won. So this is a young man I think will, you know, come closer to Messi's numbers. Messi's numbers are crazy. They'll never be broken for many, many years. But this boy, I'm telling you, is coming. But I've seen a lot of talent on YouTube, and especially showing the skills. There's a lot of football coming. We'll see so many players. But it's not about talent only, it's talent, also discipline and knowing who you are. Okay. So discipline is very key, you know. So your people like Ronaldo and Messi, they have survived so many years is because of those two elements of discipline, knowing that you know what they need, what they want, they really want it. And then they focus, you know, doing what is supposed to be done. Now, my question is Kaizer Chiefs on its way to the glory, or this is too early? I don't know. Will Orlando Pirates win the league? That's another question. Now, if you say Pirates will win the league, do you think Mamelodi Sundowns will let it easily like that? I don't think so. I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns will allow it that easy to happen. Because if you look at Mamelodi Sundowns, you know, Mamelodi Sundowns, they have experience. That counts a big time. If a team has the experience, that counts a lot. All right. But the way they're doing Pirates and the form that they're showing, they are really on track. All right. But don't count Kaizer Chiefs out, because if you look at the log, Kaizer Chiefs is number 3. And what is the difference? The difference is only 2 points. All right. And the most important thing, that's why I differ with Junior. Chiefs is winning. Aksum Lilo Maphe. All right. They are winning. If you look, we used to have a club called Highlands Park or Lusidan, especially Highlands Park. Highlands Park would win 1-0 and close the back door. And they won the league several times in the in the local league. Italy, they won the World Cup that way at some point. Scoring one, park the bus. So, Jomo, you'd always say, if you want to win the game, you must shut the back door. So, I don't see anything wrong. So, for me, the game that I saw of Kaizer Chiefs, Chiefs played extremely well. I was very much impressed. For the first time when I watched Chiefs, I could see they could put 1-2, 1-2 together successfully. That was one problem that I was complaining about Chiefs, the loss of the ball, especially in the middle of the park. This time, they were not losing balls so greatly. It shows that they are, you know, they are coming together, Kaizer Chiefs. And then, and that will occur well. So my question is, will they continue the current coaches, or will they want a replacement? So I don't know. That's up to Kaizer Chiefs to decide. So now, if you look at the lock, and I'm sure Mamelodi Sundowns, because of experience, that on its own counts. Mamelodi Sundowns are experienced. The players of Mamelodi Sundowns are used to winning the title. So I'm sure Mamelodi Sundowns will want to fight for that. And having said that, I must add, Amazulu. Big up, 10-111. You've done well. You've done extremely well. I don't say this because you're my friend. I'm saying this because I'm watching football. Now, I declared that you are my friend so that people can see. It's not that I'm trying to be biased, but I'm talking what I see. I'm sure people can see. Amazulu plays a very good football. And you know what was good for me, as far as Amazulu is concerned, was the fact that when they started, players were offloaded. And I was a little bit worried. I say, ooh, 10-111, what is he doing? He's offloading some of the experienced players. But you know what? At the end of the day, coaches know better than us. And sometimes you can differentiate between the people who played football and people who never played football at the highest level. People like us, we never played football at the highest level. We watch it and do our own analysis, okay? Now, I think 10-111 has an experience, okay? And he has shown. And this, I think it's an indictment to Kaizer Chiefs because they let him go. And then I think with the support of the management of Amazon, this is what 10-111 is rewarding them with. Now he's just behind with 2 points. Nothing rules out Amazon to win the league. If they continue with this consistency, of course they'll win the league. So now the question, as I said, do you think Amazulu are on the right track to win the league, or do you think Kaizer Chiefs are slowly but sure going to their glory days of ensuring that as the team, they bring back the old days of winning? So I don't know. It's your opinion. You can share your opinion and tell us what you think. As I say, it all depends. How do you see it from where you're sitting? Where I'm sitting, I see Chiefs is coming up okay. I'm impressed. As much as I wasn't happy with the fact that they were not buying, so maybe it was a good thing for them to, you know, to to hang in there, to hang in there and make sure that what, very soon things will come up well. So for me, I think they've done exceptionally well. And then we are looking forward to see whether they will sustain this momentum. We want to see whether they will sustain this momentum, and hopefully they will sustain the momentum. So those are some of the things that I want to check. But now let's go to our books. Remember, we are a financial company, and then we educate about books. In fact, our books they educate about finance. So I'll share some of the books that we have on our store that you can lay your hands on. I'll start with this one. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know Benny. I don't know McLeeson. I know him as a journalist, but they've written this book. And then I think if you ask me where I'm sitting, I'm proud that Benny has done this. He has written down the book. I'm sure people will go and lay a hand on the book. I think it's written by McLeeson. That is why he's there as a journalist. The reason why I'm saying that, I've been saying Benny McCarthy, together with the late AKA, for me, they were like a pride because they were coming from the Cape Flats. I mean, coming from the Cape Flats, giving hope to the youngsters there that you can survive no matter what. I remember one of the stories that Benny was sharing to say his father used to drink a lot, a lot. And then he just convinced himself there and there. He said, no, I'm just going to avoid to drink because I don't want my children to experience what I experienced. So I'm sure he has articulated those things. Because the reason why I'm saying this, we want to see the boys from Cape Flats looking forward to idols like Benny McCarthy and then fight and build their lives. And that's it. So yeah, it's a pity that AKA may his soul rest in peace passed on before he wrote his biography. That would have been very nice. But I'm sure his father, I've seen, is very, very clever person, Mr. Forbes. He'll do something about it. Because at the end of the day, we want to know. Because I normally say, I'm happy when I see, especially former players, are doing their own podcast. It's quite good because you cannot close the door. Everybody can do it. So you can't say, this one shouldn't do it, this one should do it. No, no, no. There's no discrimination. The more information we have, the better. So Benny, good luck with your book. We wish you good luck going forward. And then here's another book by myself, the book called Secrets for Becoming Rich. This is the second edition after the first edition. So you can also get it from us. It's called Secrets for Becoming Rich. Anytime you want this book, just drop us a WhatsApp. The other book that we have is this one, How to Get Out of Bad Debts, Use Other People's Money and Resources to Get Rich. Because building business is to use other people's money in order to be able to get rich. Use other people's money and resources to get rich. Just get that book and learn how do you do that. And then there's also this one by Luther Libelo, a very good friend of mine who once worked for Reserve Bank, a highly educated somebody, very intelligent over and above that. But there are those people that are very highly educated, but you don't see the intelligentsia or the intelligence in them. And one of the friends that I really respect a lot is this one, Luda and Tsepo Khadima. Whatever that they say, it matches what what do you think they're qualified for. So those are some of the books that you can get from us. And then I also want to share another book by Andile Mkletama. Let me show you that one. The book is called Blacks Can Be Racist. And then Blacks Can Be Racist, you can get it. And then if you want the book, drop us a WhatsApp. I know he said he's going to release a new book, which is called Gupta's versus Stellenbosch Mafia. If you want it, we'll wait. Since we have agreed that you will share the copy so that I can be able to promote it. Well, I don't promote this thing. I'm just helping these guys, and then so that because I believe in reading. I said, if people read, and then they'll go to another level because reading is power. So, but if you don't read, and then you can't be able to change things because if you do research, you need to read. Anything that you do, it will require you to read. So reading is power. So we need to go out there and see what's happening. And you know that I'm going to do my usual thing, which is the Messi Special, which I'm going to do. Thereafter, I'm going to do the books again. Let me see on the Messi Special, what do I want to share with you? You know that they played, I don't know, you saw what was happening in Peru. It was so packed. Everybody wanted to see Lionel Messi. This man has so much influence. This is one of the guys I really, really respect and I like to. I really love Lionel Messi. Those who know me, they'll tell you I'm a big fan of Jomo Sono, okay, with his football. But Lionel Messi, he has taken to another level. It's not only about the football, it's also about his personality, how he does things. So for me, I'm very much impressed with this guy. And then, I follow him. I make sure that I wake up early in the morning and then watch the Inter Miami play. I only watch Inter Miami. Well, these days I also watch Barcelona. I also watch Man City because of Pete and see how do they do. And then, and then remember earlier on I was talking about Lamine Yamal, and then I'll show you the numbers of this young man are very staggering. So he's an excellent player, and I hope he just have his feet on the ground, and then have his feet on the ground, and then I think the sky is the limit. once he continues that way. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Now, having said what I said, we always compare Ronaldo and Messi at all times. That will never stop. Let's look at the numbers. The numbers talk, and I've heard that. Let's see what's happening here. I've heard that Ronaldo may leave what you call Saudi Arabia. He's not happy about the developments. Those are the rumors that we get on social media because, yeah. And then here are the numbers for the two. If you really, really want to satisfy yourself. And then head to head, what is this? Is this La Liga? I think it's, let me see, don't see it properly. Is head to head all competition, I think is 2025, if I'm not mistaken. All right. 36 games which they played, both of them. Messi has scored goals and assists is 34, Ronaldo 20, and goals Messi scored 22, whereas Ronaldo 19. And don't forget that Messi is not a striker. He's coming deep now, more of a midfielder than a striker. And this one reminds me of his dad when he said, when Messi was really devastating as a striker, he said, I see him going to the middle of the park as he grows older. And it's exactly what is happening. Who knows the son better than the father or the mother? Those are the people who will understand their children better. In terms of assist, we know that there he does not have any match. He is now at 12 assists for 2025, and then Ronaldo is only at 1. The free kicks he scored 2, Ronaldo scored 0. Hat trick he has already scored 1, and Ronaldo scored 0. In terms of successful dribbles, he has done 131, Ronaldo 15. And then man of the matches, Messi has done 18, Ronaldo has done 1. So yeah, so that is Messi for you. And then I also want to share. Remember, I spoke about Lamine Yamal. I said he's a new star in making. Look, Messi, let's see. Lionel Messi and Lamine Yamal, after 121 games, their stats are nearly the same. All right. And remember, this young man is just 18 years. Messi has 91 goals and assists after 131 games. Lamine Yamal has 81 goals and assists. Yamal is following his idol, he's following that path. And I'm sure, I'm looking forward to see the young man becoming something, a phenomenon. And then Inter Miami, remember, what is his name? David Beckham is trying to sign good players because Messi wants good players. I heard a rumor, I'm not sure how true is that it was said that, what is his name? Suarez was saying he's a little bit worried. He does not give more to what Messi needs. And then he was even contemplating of retiring. Those are the rumors, okay? He was contemplating of retiring because he said he thinks Messi needs younger players who will be able to meet his demand. We are told that the guy is too demanding, a lot. So these are the breaking news. They may sign this player, the Germany veteran of Monterrey. So apparently the player has been signed. So those are some of the exciting news about Inter Miami. Now let's watch. Now remember the last game that they played, which was a friendly. It was frenzy. It was frenzy. They won 2-1. So after I think about 65 minutes, Messi was replaced. Guess what? Standing ovation from all the fans of Nationale Atletico or Atletico Nacional, those who were there for Messi. You know what? This man is a phenomenon. He reminds me of Madiba. People who had so much impact like this, it used to be Madiba, It used to be Michael Jackson. It used to be Elvis Presley. All right, these people are very rare. Well, Ronaldo is big, but he's not at this level. This man is so huge, so huge. You know, wherever he goes, it's a mess. Everybody wants to the piece of him. So for me, um, I'll regard him as the best player of all time. Um, and I think the stats are speaking for themselves. You'll pardon me. I think Messi will win another Ballon d'Or. Moreover, if he wins the CONCACAF, which they are going to play for soon, and if he wins the World Cup, so I don't see anything that will stop Lionel Messi to win the what you call the CONCACAF. I don't see. I mean, that will stop him to win the Ballon d'Or. Remember, there's a Super Ballon d'Or which is coming. Super Ballon d'Or, which will be, I think it's going to be given away 2029. We know the criteria. The criteria is who won the most Ballon d'Or. I don't think there's anyone who surpassed the 8 that Messi has just won. And I remember the Johan Cruyff once predicted that he thinks that Messi will win 8, 9, 10 Ballon d'Ors. And I think that prediction will come to fruition. We'll see Lionel Messi winning 10 Ballon d'Or. Watch the space. And then another contender for the Ballon d'Or for me, I see Lamine Yamal winning Ballon d'Or. I also see Mbappe winning Ballon d'Or. Now, let's go back to the books because I've shared some. Let me share some. This is the book called How I Turned 500 Rand into a 1 million Rand Business. You can do the same. If one person can do it, just like I did it, what will stop you from doing it? Just grab the book and see how did I do it. Because I also learned from others. I learned from them. You see, I was referring to the people that I learned from, like Robert Kiyosaki, who's one of my heroes. I learned from a lot of people. So you can also, and the good thing about this book, it is also available on ebook on Amazon. So if you want it, you can get it on ebook. You can also get it as a hard copy. You can get it from us. So those are some of the books that we have. And then the other book that I want to share is this one by Nomsamas Bugo. The book is called Entrepreneur with Entrepreneur Awaken with a Drive. Nomsamas Bugo is one of the business people who's doing well from Emalahleni. She listened to me in 2010, if not 11, just after writing the book that I've just showed you, how I turned 500 Rand into a 1 million Rand business. She made a follow-up. She bought all the books that I have. She read, and then finally she wrote her books. And then ever since, we are in touch, myself and Nomsa. Yeah, so that's it. So that's what I wanted to share. That's the book that you can have. And then the other one is this one by Dr. Darlene Small, How to Win the Wealth Game, The Art of Money. Dr. Darlene Small is an economist by profession. Dr. Darlene Small worked for the Reserve Bank for 33 years, and then as an advisor to governors of the Reserve Bank. The last person to be advised by Dr. Darlene Small, it is Mr. Titomboweni. So if you want to learn, I'm sure you can learn from those people. Let's see. It's like now I've moved on. Now I want to share another book. Let me see. This one. This is a nice book. It's a very nice write-up. If you really want to learn something. Robert Marawa Grim Shelele, a nice book. He's outlining his history, his broadcasting history. Remember now, Robert Marawa, as we speak, is the best broadcaster in this country in terms of numbers. And then this book, you read it, you love the book. We are still in talking, myself and Robert Mara, because I want to interview specifically for this book. He has agreed in principle. It's just a question of time and space. When are we going to do it? A brilliant book. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure you can also enjoy it. The other book that I want you to lay your hands on is the upcoming book by Dr. Chomani Walefatshe. One is one you know, when you talk Chomani, you remember Eskrima Chabalala. When you talk Chomani, you remember people like us who were molded and groomed by him. So it's a very nice book. It's upcoming. Learn from him. You'll see at the end of the show, I'm showing you the advert of that book. Now, having said what I said, do you think Chiefs are on their way to the glory or is still early? Do you really think that Orlando Pirates will go all the way and win the league? Or Mamelodi Sundowns will hang on that title? All right, because they are now accustomed to it, whether you like it or not. Mamelodi Sundowns have won it 8 times. I think they want to do 9th and 10th. We'll see. So give me your opinion. Look, it's your opinion. Express your opinion freely, whether you like what I say or you don't like what you say. There's no problem. And I'll read them just like I've read those that I've read earlier on. And then thank you so much for watching and listening. And then I would like to say those people who are members of GPF who are 55 years and above, and then they know that they want to exit, and then you want to save, especially on penalties and the tax. Do you know you can avoid tax completely by deferring it? There's nothing wrong. As long as you do as what the law requires, as the tax law requires, you can defer it and don't pay a cent at all. Remember, tax is the biggest expense we have in the world, whether it's business, individuals, and you cannot avoid it. When they come, oh, you know what? They do whatever that they want to do. And I want to say thank you so much for those people who are commenting and those people who are liking and subscribing. I really appreciate for your support. And then, and I'm also calling for people to join our membership club in the Facebook, because the reason why I want people to join that group on Facebook is because Facebook is big, you know, compared to WhatsApp. It's not a closed group. And this is the group. It's called TBR Solutions Sports Forum 2. And then it is managed by Tabiso Matsela Tabinho, Tabiki. And also Tabinho, the only Brazilian we have on the show. Tabinho Tabo Ramohabi, a very staunch fan of Orlando Pirates. So those are the people who are assisting me to admit. Please join the group. We'll appreciate you to have you on the group. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. We are back. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from TBR, which simply means the Big R Solutions. Here I'm representing the company called the Big R Financial Service Provider, Financial Services, which is an authorized and registered service provider. Our license number is FSP 47430. I'm talking to all government employees, age 55 and above, who are already thinking of exiting the system. They either want to go on pension or they want to resign. Two things that comes to mind: how do I save? How do I save on penalties? How do I ensure that the tax is not so huge? What can I do to make sure that I achieve those goals? Now, if you want to know how to achieve those goals, come to us, drop us a WhatsApp, we'll call you. The WhatsApp number is very simple. It's 067 915 1447. 067 915 1447. Drop us a WhatsApp. Don't call, but drop us a WhatsApp. And then we are working together with Allen Gray on this product, on this project. So Allen Gray is our product supplier. So we assist people using that product supply. So it's up to you to give us a shout or drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.
Kgotsong, ke le tsebisa ka buka ya ka e buang ka tsela yeo ke tsamaileng bophelong ba ka. Le tla utlwa ka mathata ao ke bileng le ona le katleho yeo ke e fihletseng. Hape le hore radio e nkahile jwang hore ke fetole bophelo ba ka. Takatso ya ka ke hore o fumane buka ena ya ka e tla fetola bophelo ba hao. Ya buang ke Dr. Chomani. Take it easy.